here. Oops, wrong camera. Okay, there we go. Hello. I'm back with another Gundam building stream. Today we are building the Gundam Aerial from Witch from Mercury. Now, I have built another Witch from Mercury kit in the past. That would be the Zawar, which is probably one of my favorite grunt suits from Witch. But today we are building one of the main Gundams. The Aerial. Sadly, Aerial does not come with this, so we're gonna have to settle with just a plastic model kit for now. But, inside, we do only have a couple of runners, which is to be expected of a high grade, but, what is unique to this kit would be this piece right here. Don't know if it's showing properly on camera. Actually, let me see if I can get some more lights up. I forgot to turn on the light. Okay, that should help a bit with lighting, but this piece right here that I pointed to, this piece is unique to this kit in the fact that it is printed, pre-painted underneath the plastic. So I believe there was like two pieces. Actually, it may or may not be two pieces. It could just be one piece. But let me see if I can crack this thing open real quick to show you guys. Also, where the hell did I put my nippers? Oh, found them. Almost sat on them. Anyways. This piece right here. So what's unique about this piece is that, well, this upper coat is plastic. In the back, it is painted on. So it is pre-painted for you, which is very nice. That it's also not a sticker. So, anyways, without further ado, let's begin. So, in this kit, there is of course a good amount of color separation, but there's also no polycaps, which I love. Because then you don't have to deal with the damn polycaps wearing down over time. Or any of the joints being too loose, because now it's all basically properly fitted. Instead, we do have some clear pieces here, nice color separation on the plastic all around. I do notice that the blue is slightly lighter and duller in color compared to usual Gundam color schemes. And so is the red. It is slightly duller than the usual red that you'll find. Like, in most Gundam kits, if you see a red like this, it's incredibly vibrant. In this case, it is not the case. So that is, I believe, our A runner? Yes, it is our A runner. Let's see, what else do we got? I think it might be the C runner. So that's yep, C runner. That is usually where all of the joint and gray parts are printed out on. So we do have the rifle right here. We have a ton of parts for just the joints. I think this might just be a bit of the chest. Let's see, let me crack open the B runners. So, when it comes to the B runners, that is where usually all the white parts are. So usually just all the exterior armor and such. In this case, got B1 and B2. They seem... Wait, no, this is B2. So, normally I believe they would be printed like this. And then, you would just snap them here. So they already did that. For the most part, this would contain pretty much all of the white parts, mainly, occasionally you have some areas for holding joints or polycaps, such as over here, because there is no internal frame on this. Instead, they all just kind of lock together. with bits of the exterior and interior kind of holding up the entire structure of the thing. So, we do have some stickers over here, which is in a very nice gloss. Like, I don't think I've seen this gloss even on other sticker kits. Like, it seems incredibly shiny. You can kind of see the camera there as well. The green light is from the camera, indicating that it is on. You have separated eye stickers and two different colors to the eyes. Sorry if it's kind of hard to see. But, unlike most other Gundam kits, each individual eye is separated. You have two different colored head cameras. Honestly, I'll probably stick with the green though. We do also have, I think, some color correction stickers for, I want to say, the shield. And we do have some shiny, shiny cutouts over here just for, I think, underneath all the clear parts. So that is very nice. Let's see. D runner over here is a single green piece, but I think that is for the eye. So if you want to, you can stick on eye stickers. Otherwise, you can just stick with the green piece. Or what I recommend is going with a metallic Gundam marker. So that is that. And finally, we have the effect parts. So, unlike other kits, you do actually get a firing effect part for the beam rifle, which is nice, and two beam saber effects, which, is common in pretty much every Gundam kit. But what is unique about this kit compared to the show is that they are in blue rather than green, indicating that this would be for common. So, usually if the effect parts are in green, then... Oh shit, I think my... is my stream dying? Stream is dying. Okay, is stream back? I think stream is back. Okay, my internet is shitting itself today. Anyways, so, as I was saying, the effect parts are in blue. If they are in blue, that indicates that they are firing with full power. There is no safety or limiter on the, weapon. If they are in green, then they are usually meant for duels, which are relatively safe for what they are, As safe as you can probably get them. But anyways, with the runner breakdown done, let's get started with the build. Now I did get myself a new cutting mat, which should really help with me not losing parts. Because this black is very nice for allowing me to see parts on it. And it's also, its surface is kind of grippy, so parts won't be rolling around everywhere, which is, again, very nice. But, yeah, let's get started. Ooh, something that is also very nice. First page, full color. Hell yeah. It doesn't seem that we have any back page over here. It doesn't have, actually, yeah, I'm looking at the instructions right now. Usually there are also some tips on how you want to pose this thing, but I don't think there are any here. Alright, so with how I usually build these, I will be starting off with the legs. Here and here. Because that's just how I like to build. Um, Pretty much high grades, master grades, and real grade. With real grades, it's pretty easy since you almost always start off with legs. Like, you usually go from feet up, but with high grades, you do have to find the instructions and start out of order. But that doesn't really affect much. I just like having legs out and on the table, ready to be used when the time comes. So, for the most part, looking at the instructions, the legs are basically mirrored off of one another, so that should make building them very easy. Another thing I'm immediately noticing about this plastic is that uh it is very, very soft. I mean, of course the plastic itself is durable, but it feels so nice to cut through. It doesn't like fight back, it doesn't resist, but it's still sturdy, which is what I really like. That is a very nice feeling like plastic. Like this stuff is still gonna be durable, it's flexible, but it is still malleable, which is probably the best part about it. Like it, oh God, how do I explain it? It is very, very nice. This is what I've also this is what I do really love about the witch kits. Mainly the plastic, but also, the no polycap designs, all that, but this plastic, because of that property, I believe that's also why they're able to get away with no polycaps. Well, okay, they probably started with the no polycap idea, but the plastic is a side product, and honestly, it is still very nice as a side product. I do really like it, if you could not tell. Plastic like this that makes cutting it right off the runner so easy and nice. Like there's no resistance. You don't feel like a part is gonna be flying like to Narnia every time you try to cut it gently off the runner, just so that it doesn't get lost somewhere. I love it. Hold up, I need to do some cleaning here though. That might be a downside of the plastic, but still, it's pretty minor nonetheless. Also, I did get a new tool. I finally got myself a part separator. This thing was honestly relatively cheap for what it can do. It was like, I think 6 USD at the hobby shop I found it at, which I'm gladly willing to pay because immediately after I bought it, I decided to work on my Metal Gear build. I built a Metal Gear Rex, and oh boy, did that part separator come in handy. I think I used it like 4 or 5 times because some of the instructions on that build is just not that clear. It was so nice and handy to have. If you're new to the hobby, honestly, I would recommend one. Even if you aren't new, just having one is so handy. Especially if you decide to build like older kits, because older kits, the instructions just aren't as clear as some of the newer ones. God, this piece in here fits on real tight. My goodness. You really gotta press that in. But once it's in, it's probably gonna stay in, honestly. Yeah, there you go. Hold up. Oh, did I forget to do some cleaning? Okay, now this side should be fine. This side is not. Part separator is already coming in handy. That's nice. Best part is it doesn't put too much strain on the plastic, which is what I always find myself doing whenever trying to separate parts. Okay, is that nub finally cleaned up? I think it is. Guess I missed it when I was going over it. It should fit way better now. Yeah. You really gotta clean up any gates on the witch kits just because of how tightly all their parts need to fit. That is one thing that they have to do in order to get rid of the polycaps. But hey, I'm not complaining. This is still very nice. Also, another thing I do really like is that all the placement of all the parts for like a limb are fairly close to one another. And it is really easy to find mirrored parts just so that you can build multiple things at once. So, again, that is a very, very nice touch that I do really appreciate. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I should probably turn on some music. I've had BGM prepared, but I forgot to turn it on. That's my bad. Is desktop audio working? Uh, desktop audio, what's going on? Shit. Oh, it's not set up properly. Wait, why just... Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, there we go, now it's working. I don't know why OBS decided to reset that, but, we're back on track. Anyways. And because of how this is laid out, this should be a relatively short build. In all honesty. I think it might only take, like, what, 2 hours? You find that especially with older kits, you'll be fighting the instructions a lot. Like, because they are just confusing as hell sometimes. Not with this. This is pretty well laid out. Like, you can understand relatively quickly. Here, where is my mouse? There it is. I just wish I had some more lighting. My goodness. This is not... Okay, there you go. Everything goes in with these serrated pegs. Like, you see these marks over here on the peg? Oh shit, it doesn't want to focus. Anyways, there are marks, there are like these little marks on the pegs that allow it to, well, not put up, it allows it to not create too much friction when going in. So that is very nice. It holds the thing in and also allows some degree of freedom, well, mobility, which is what allows it to be polycapless. Because usually there would be, well, the last couple kits I built, there would be polycaps here instead of these pegs. So honestly, wait, which leg was which again? Holy shit, I'm already forgetting. Okay, no, this is facing the right way. So this would be the back of the leg. This would be the front. Alrighty. Let's see, what do we need? Yep, I already see the parts. Again, I really like the layout of the runner. Runner layout can easily speed up or decrease the time of a build by minutes. Just because, you know, an improperly laid out runner or just having a ton of different runners adds that much more time onto trying to find parts. Am I even looking at the right part? No, I'm just blind. There they are. Need some clear parts here. God, even the clear parts feel nice to cut. And already we have, as I suspected, we have stickers on the clear parts. Okay, so which stickers do we need? God, that is blinding sometimes. Which way are you supposed to face? This? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I can apply either one of these. This is 19 or 21. So I'm assuming that that's... Okay, so they are the exact same sticker, it's just, Oh! Okay, so this isn't just a, reflective panel. Underneath, the sticky part is actually the permit score as well. That is so nice. Oh, boy. So you do get the permit score on the adhesive part. That is, again, so nice. Now, it would be nice if I could also get this in. I am struggling a bit. I wish I had my tweezers, which I had lost. I need to get a new pair. Let me see here. I just use my nippers here to apply some pressure. Actually, I should probably be using my knife for this. Now that I think about it. But, the deed's done. Look at that. It's kind of hard to see, but on the back it is reflective. On the front, you do get that permit score. And this should just go right in here. Oh, that is nice. Alright, time to do the same with the other one. Actually, now I'm kind of curious. What is... Oh, okay. So I'm taking a peek underneath here. There are some permit score stickers and there are some that aren't. So, that is very neat. Very cool. Anyways, we need to apply it to this other leg as well. Shit, come on. Oh yeah, using a pair of tweezers or a razor would be way easier than what I'm doing right now. I should probably use this to help me out. There we go, permit score has been applied. on this side. And it fits in so nicely. That is a good hold. Let's see, what parts do we need here? Oh, that. I am very glad that this is going to be a relatively simple build. What I'm also hoping is going to be similar in simplicity is the full mechanics aerial that I also plan on building in the future. Now, the full mechanics aerial, how that one differs is that it contains a lot more surface detail, but there is no internal structure. It is the size of a master grade, so 1/100th, but lacks most of the details that a master grade would usually offer. Where do you want to fit? Oh, right there. Ah. Oh, wait. Shit. Okay, so there are some pegs in here that this should fit into. Yeah, that is very snug. And then this just kinda slaps on top, hopefully. Oh wait, oh, that's upside down. No wonder it won't fit. There we go. Now, most of the joints of which kits are using C-clips rather than polycaps, meaning that there is sometimes somewhat limited articulation depending on how they've decided to lay out all the parts. In this case, I think the parts are laid out pretty well, but in other cases, who knows? Because honestly, I don't have time to build them all. I have so many kits I need to get through right now in a backlog, on and off stream. So, okay, those are her thighs done. Those thick ass thighs. Now we are starting to work on part of her lower calf. Now, right here I can show you like part of the C-clip connection. I probably will get another piece to clip them together later, but this right here is another C-clip joint for the calf. My camera is really bad at focusing right now. Holy shit. It also uses a sort of C-clip for the ankle right here. That is a circular C-clip. Right here is a C-clip again for the knee. I think this might have a 2-point bend on the knee still, which is very nice. Actually, I think this might be the knee or elbow joint right here. So yeah, as you can see, more C-clips. Alright, busting out the other bee runner now. I think this might be the calf? Yes, I'm just holding it upside down. Okay, so they are mirrored, they are exactly mirrored on the calf, since there isn't too much detail down there, at least not that I remember. I feel like I should get some new nippers. These have served me well for a while, but you know, a new pair of God hands might be a good investment. Actually, now that I think about it, they would have been a good investment a while ago. They really would have helped me out by now. But that is now just thoughts that are in the past. Let's see here. How do you want to fit? Like this? Yeah, like this. And then this just sandwiches on top in the exact same manner. Oh, something's holding this up. Part separator once again coming in handy. Okay, let's see. What is the issue? Just, okay, I guess a peg didn't fit in the right way the first time around. There we go, nice and snug. Yeah, I still need to record a video today as well. Since, just in case, I'm planning on recording a video today, in case that this might be the last day to access, CDawg VA's canvas. At least if it isn't still up by the time, Monday comes around. So I will keep all that in mind. Alright, we are on to actually trying to secure this in with some C-clips. Luckily, I don't have to suffer from second leg syndrome because I always built the legs at the exact same time. Same with the arms, unless they have a unique arm. I just absolutely hate second leg syndrome. Go. And here we go. We're still probably going to be attaching more armor onto these parts. After, we finish up here. How do you want to attach? I am fitting this upside down. And, actually no, is this the right side? Alright, there we go. I mean, for the most part, this does have a relatively decent internal frame. Like, a good chunk of it is actually internal frame, which I do like. Same thing with the Zawart. Like, the Witch kits do have a good chunk of frame, similar to the IBO kits. Which I wish some more high grades would incorporate. Right? But I mean, with the IBO kits, you just basically stack armor on top of a Gundam frame, which all of them are mostly standardized for the most part. If you ever decide to go for a custom build kit, honestly, I would recommend an Iron-Blooded kit. Because, holy shit, pretty much all their kits are compatible with one another. Whether it's a grunt suit or a main suit, it doesn't matter, it's all compatible. Which is probably the best part. Anyways, back to cutting. Leave you that. Oh. Okay, luckily this fell off with no nub marks, but I don't think I even cut that gate yet. Guess one of the benefits and disadvantages of going with softer plastic. But I really do like that softer plastic. See, let's get some knee armor on this aerial. If it wants to fit. How does this thing want to fit, actually? Oh, okay. Okay, I see where it fits now. There is apparently a specialized peg. It's not just a normal peg. Kind of locks in place. There's like a little bar right here that sticks out to prevent this piece from rotating once it's on the peg. But that means I also have to line up this piece somehow with that. How the hell are you supposed to fit on? Holy shit. Honestly, I would rather put on the... Oh. I would rather put on the knee pieces first before the thighs and calf. Because I feel like they might get in the way a bit. Which they definitely are right now. I'm tempted to take this apart and try that. Actually, okay, let me try realigning the leg. Okay, that might fit. Is it fitting? Ugh, it doesn't want to fit. I don't know why. This might be troublesome. Oh, wait, I feel something. No, I don't. Let's try with the other one. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't, then I might end up prying this apart and trying to... Oh, wait, I might have it backwards, actually. That's why. Oh my gosh. Did I? Yes, I might have had it backwards. Oh my goodness. Well, that explains a lot. Okay, so it wasn't the parts that were wrong. It was just me being stupid. I mean, yeah, that's probably the case every time, but... Okay, once you figure it out once, though, it should be easier to figure it out the second time, right? God, I've accidentally forced parts on like that before, and it is... Oh, God. Let's just say it ain't healthy for the parts. I feel really bad for some of them. You know what? I'm tempted to try and just build up. Oh, wait, I forgot to build feet. Shit. Alright, I mean, at least feet are pretty easy. I knew I forgot something. Okay, you got some pointy toes here for Ariel. Let's see, I just need to clean up these feet a bit. I didn't cut at a good angle. Left a good chunk of nubs. Alrighty. Feet should be pretty easy to build. I think we got the front toes down by now. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot I wanted to try with this kit was build most of the inner frame before attaching all the armor on, just to see how that works. Because you can certainly do that. I know because I did that with the Zawart. I also made some modifications for the Zawart, but that was just to allow the beam sabers to flip out on the arm. I mean, it's still a really nice modification, honestly. Alright. Feet seem pretty easy to build. And we got the ankles over here. Then we just need to get the joint in for them. Ooh. So the ankle armor does seem to be on a ball joint of its own. It's still connected to the ankle, but it is on a ball joint, allowing it to move slightly. So here, I believe this is where the ankle armor is on, and here's the ball joint for the ankle. That is nice. What piece am I missing? Some more white. I think there would also be some gray here, some gray color separation here normally, but I feel like that would be a bit much for the Sea Runner to handle, because it's already kind of crowded as is. So I understand why they didn't do that. But I would know that the full mechanics does it as well, because well, with the full mechanics, it's basically the build of a high grade with the looks of a master grade on the outside. Inside is a different story. Am I facing this the right way? Probably not. Am I missing a piece? Okay, so the ankle's here, ball armor goes here. This ball goes in here. And this drum setup is how you get a ton of ankle articulation. I do really like this sort of setup for feet. Because, again, you get a ton of articulation. Like, the toes can move relatively freely. The ankle and the back can swivel. But I feel like most of the Iron-Blooded kits do it the best, because their feet get the most articulation out of this kind of setup, as I've seen in the past. Alright, we got that done. Now, just to cap it off. All right. Need to make sure I'm putting this on the right way. Otherwise, we're done. Now we can finally get back to the leg. There's some more accessories there that we need to finish up on. Essentially just some yellow highlights and some more armor on top of the leg, and we should be done. Alrighty. So we got some yellow here. What else do we need? A bit of white. Oh, that needs a bit of cleanup. But white plastic is probably the easiest to work with when it comes to nubs, because they essentially hide themselves. That's the best part. Not much work to do there. Gotta make sure you clean up everything, at least semi-properly. If you're lazy as I am, then put in a bit of effort. But other than that, there's some nice color for the leg. And once we attach these, the leg is done. It can stand on its own now. So that is the leg of the aerial. You do get some color separation there. But the light, you can kind of see the permit score inside the leg. Bit of the inner frame showing through everywhere, which is really nice. Good color separation on the yellow. Wish there was a bit of gray over here, but aside from that, leg is done. Now all the things I mentioned could theoretically be done with markers, but you know, that's extra work that you have to put in. And these pegs right here, they're going to be used later if you decide to power up the aerial by attaching all our bits on it. Without it, it kind of makes her look 30-minute mission-esque. So she does have 3mm pegs all over her. Speaking of 30-minute missions, I've been kind of tempted to get more of them. Because currently I only have one of them, but I've customized the hell out of it. And now it kind of looks like a Char-themed one. But I'm really tempted to get more weapons for it. Alrighty, so we got both legs down. Now onto the hip. Hip is relatively easy to do. You know what? Yeah, let's just build the internal frame even if it is a bit late for it. Let's just build the internal frame and let's stack on armor afterwards, you know? This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna spicing up the build a bit. Let's see, we will probably need this. No, this is probably mandatory. Just to get proper separation between the hip and the torso. But aside from that, I think we're all good. What is this hole used for? I'm curious now. Did I use... Okay, no, this is used for this. Okay, I'm looking at this the wrong way. Yeah, this is definitely used for a peg in the torso. We'll attach more parts as later, because they definitely seem like they can be attached later. Also, I think the full mechanics aerial has different proportions compared to regular aerial, well, high grade aerial. I don't remember if it was the full mechanics one or the high grade one that had different proportions. Now that I think about it, I am forgetting a lot of things, as you can tell. But what I do remember is not much. I'll be honest. Okay. I might need to attach... Okay, just for convenience sake, I will probably do that. So this is probably for the shield, I think. But aside from that, I need to find the neck somewhere. I found the neck. For convenience sake, I'm definitely gonna attach armor onto this thing. Alrighty. Which way are you supposed to go? Like this? I don't need one of you. Let's set you aside over here. And I will need another B parts. No, that's the wrong B part I'm looking at. There you are. So this adds a bit of color to the neck, which is probably gonna go show a bit. This just kind of clicks on like so. I think this just goes on like that. Yep. And on the front, I need to attach some stickers. Okay, I was kind of surprised that there is a ball joint right here, but it does allow this to tilt side to side quite a bit, which I do like. So usually you see the ball joint like connecting down here. Like, ball joint would be like around here, visible around there, where this like peg would be. But that peg is holding up the ball joint, so it goes in forward rather than straight up. So that's kind of unique. I also need to stick on more stickers. I really wish I had my tweezers right now. It'd make this job so much easier. Instead, I'm using just my nippers for all this. Actually, you know what? I might be able to use the beam sabers here to help me out. I'm just gonna cut out one of these preemptively. Just to use as a proper stick. Okay, one thing about the beam sabers, these things are very flexible. Like, they are very floppy compared to other beam sabers I've held. But we're just gonna use this to push down the sticker and make sure it sticks. There we go, very nice. Now to do that to the other one. Also, I don't think I'm gonna use stickers for the eyes, but instead a metallic marker. Just because I don't like dealing with stickers. I mean, eye stickers are fine sometimes, but the metallic marker is, in my opinion, always the superior option. Shit. Come on. Go in right. This is not wanting to go in. Holy shit. Come on. There you are. Do I have to use these again? Good lord. These are very bulky, and I wish I had my tweezers. I have no clue where the hell I placed them last time. Okay, there we go. We got 2 of the stickers in there. That took probably way too long. Okay, let's see. We got some more of the frame, technically. Got some ball and socket joints for the shoulders. So these literally just kind of go in like so. And they are a ball and socket joint for the shoulders. Well, the ball and socket joint for the ball and socket joint that's gonna be the shoulders, I should say. That's holding on pretty well. Let's see, how do we close this thing off? Okay, so what is unique about this? I believe? But there are 2 options for the chest. You either can stick some stickers on some parts, or you go with these. Which, you know, knowing me, I'm always going with these. Like, you can technically go with some clear parts and stick some stickers underneath, I think. But why would you do that? When this is just infinitely better. We'll get to that once we get to that. We'll get to it eventually, is what I mean to say. Actually, is there even a back cover for this? Because it doesn't seem like it. Is Ariel just bareback until she gets a backpack? No, technically not. When the hell did you use these things? What the hell covers this up? Am I missing a part here? Oh! That. Okay, well, we're gonna cover that up later. For now, we just have the inner frame that is her torso. So you do get a ton of articulation out of this thing. That's nice. Okay, so we can assemble some shoulder armor, which I'm not gonna do for now. Because I just want the internals. We're gonna slap all that on later. What kind of plastic is this, I'm wondering? Is it still polystyrene? Yeah, it is. I see a little mark right here. It's polystyrene. I don't know what black magic they've done to this thing to make it this soft. But you can still safely panel line it for the most part. I think the only ABS bit is the pre-molded permit score for her chest. God, everything just fits together so nicely. I love it. Sadly, I do think there is, actually, no, there might not be here, but... Actually, no, I'm just thinking of the Zawart. The Zawart had, Am I even using the right part there? Yes, I am. The Zawart had some, exterior armor to help support its arm, which the Ariel I don't think has. Luckily, the Ariel seems to have pretty much a full inner frame on her own. Except for the legs. Legs do not have an inner frame. At least I don't remember. Let me quickly check the instructions again. No, I am wrong. The legs are inner frames. I am forgetting everything. I don't know how. I got this arrow for pretty cheap. I think I got it on a sale for like 14 USD. Which I usually see her go for like 20. In some places 40 if they're really, really low in stock. But I think I got like a Memorial Day sale on her. which is very nice. How the hell do you fit on? Right there. Oh, okay, I'm wrong. There is a bit of armor here that you do have to use just to get the arm connected. Damn. You need to sift through all of this. Where is it? Okay, there's a back. There is armor for the back of the hand as well. Oh, there you are. I'm blind. I just wish more kits had, well, more high-grade kits had inner frames. Because they are very, very nice to build. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need the back of hands over here. Each one of these does come specific for the right and left hand. Luckily at this point I've just kind of built so many of these, I'm just kind of able to recognize them. And the instructions tell you, so that's also very nice, but you know. Let's get this built up. Shit, how do I build this up? Oh wait, I'm forgetting some armor. Whoops, we can't get this built yet. Needed these. Okay, there we go. Now we can build these up. This just kind of slides on here. And to keep it secure, you have this guy right here, who just kind of snaps on. Then you take this, slap it on the hand, and boom, you have a holding hand. And a nub that I forgot to get rid of. Okay. And then this just kind of slides in here. And this all just fits on here. And there you go, you got a frame. Now it's a rinse and repeat on the other side. Right after I finish getting rid of all these nub marks. Like, holy shit, why did I leave on so many? How did I miss so many even? Alright. Just like that, we have thrown together 2 hands for Ariel. Our backpack is so simple as well. But we aren't going to be using that till much later. Because we need to finish up the build before we can even attach the backpack. Finally, all that's needed is the head before we can start, going back again. This, I will need some other tools, mainly my markers. But boy, are those things handy. I move Ariel aside again, move the stickers aside. Because for now, we're onto the head. Let's see. Just gotta cut a couple of these parts out in advance because I know we're gonna need them. And unlike the rest of the body, the head does not have an internal structure. So we're not gonna be able to build it like the rest, sadly. We're just gonna have to cut everything out and assemble it. But once we're finished with this, we can start assembling all the armor on the rest of it. So that's nice, alright? Let's see, I think I need V2 for all the head parts for. Yeah. See here. Does Ariel actually have any safety nubs on her V-fin? Yes, she does. That's annoying. I may or may not cut them off on stream. Yeah, I don't think I'll cut off the safety nubs yet. I'll leave them on for now. But, what I will do... Hold up. What I will do is, grab my marker soon. Because I do want to touch up those eyes a bit more. Instead of using the eye stickers. The best part about, markers, I can choose whether I want red or, green. I will need to use a sticker for the back of the head, though. Right here, I have a beautiful shade of metallic green that will be replacing the marker. Well, replacing the stickers, I should say. Oh, did some of it spill inside here? I think some did. Let me see if I can abuse some of this then. Oh my gosh, holy shit, that is metallic. It's sticky. Why is it everywhere in here? Holy shit. I shake it up too hard, I guess? Maybe. That is a deep, deep green. Oh boy, that's sticking to everything. My goodness. Is there anything else I need to worry about when it comes to metallic? Only this. Just in case, I'm just gonna mark this up and make sure it shines a bit. Gotta let it dry a bit as well. But aside from that, I probably shouldn't be shaking this thing so vigorously. I used the green quite a bit. I think gold is also the one I use a lot as well. But anyways, time to start building the rest of this while we let that dry. I think it wants you to fit it in like this. I gotta be really careful here, otherwise this part is really easy to mess up. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I see it. Oh, I'm completely forgetting a part here. Why the hell is that as a head? Oh well. Oh, those are the Vulcans! Oh, that is nice. They do have color-separated Vulcans. I don't think I've seen that in a while on a high grade. In fact, I don't even remember the last high grade that had color-separated Vulcans. Oh wait, this is the back camera. I also need to apply green there. Okay, luckily the green did dry. It is very shiny and glossy. I need to wipe up this green. There we go. I shouldn't be shaking it so vigorously each time I grab it, honestly, but I can't help myself. I could theoretically always take this apart later and repaint red, but if I ever want that, but I don't think I will for a while. Okay, nice, I did paint green in the right spots. That will probably shine through. Very nice. Oh, there's a sticker here? What the hell? Sticker are you? Oh, permit score sticker. Alright, I see. I should also get new music on soon, but... Wait, is this upside down? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? There we go. Now to attach the final touches. Permit score sticker onto you. And then we close it off with a clear piece. It is very nice that all the permit score stickers will have a piece on top to keep them intact. But that clear piece really does add a lot of depth to the kit. Well, visual depth. Okay, there we go. You got this nice permit score look there, which is very hard to see on camera, I think. Just kind of shove this up in here, I think. How are you supposed to fit in? Like that. Okay, there we go. And finally, we cap this off. I put it in upside down. Oh, piece keeps on dropping. But there we go. You're in now. That is the head of the aerial. Anyways, now we are finally onto assembling all the armor for it. So, let's start with the torso, then we move on to arms, then we can get onto building the backpack. Well, right where we left off on the torso. Let's see, we got some of these parts. We're probably gonna have to disassemble the head. Not disassemble, but remove the head and arms, just to allow these parts to fit, you know? That is simply the nature of the build that we have. And luckily, you can twist these parts off relatively easily. At least if you're holding it right. You do not want to hold it incorrectly. Otherwise, you risk breaking some parts. I mean, I don't think you're gonna break things too easily, but still, I've had parts break on me before. It is not fun trying to fix them. Trust me on that. Let's see, what else did we need? I think I remember seeing a tiny blue part. Yep. Okay, so let's start assembly. Well, some of the assembly process, I should say. Let's see, that should stay on, right? Yep. For the most part, it is. I don't know how flush this should be. Okay, it isn't supposed to be like flush all the way down. Good. And bust out some of the white pieces. Oh yeah, that's right. I still need the hip. Oh, is this piece undergated? I think it is. That's surprising. Yeah, gotta clean up a bit about on a grate here. Okay, there we go. We got the little face on here. And now we just need to finish this off. Let's see here. Let's hope I didn't screw this up. I did not, thankfully, with the ordering. Okay, that's in tight. Now to finish up the build. Final pieces of the torso. Let's see, on the right side. And you are on the left. You got a ton of alternate parts for this, but we're gonna use those. Said we're gonna use these. These are very beautiful. Nicely sculpted. And nice. These things just have such a nice look to them compared to stickers, which are the alternative. I don't know why that is the alternative, but it is the alternative. Like these pre-molded permit score pieces are probably the best part about this kit. They're the most beautiful thing about this kit. Go, and this should also fit nicely into this. Oh, come on, don't fall out, please. Did I leave any nubs? I don't think I did. Yeah, no, I didn't. Let's see here. There we go. Nicely fitted. I think that should be it for the torso. And just like that, the back is also formed by these two parts. The two blue parts coming in from the sides. Which is why we couldn't attach it back properly before, I should say. The holes are there, but I wouldn't want to risk it. Let's throw on the waist, then we go arms, then we build backpack. The waist is pretty simple. We'll just need a couple parts for this runner. We got the front skirt over here. That we will be attaching via other parts. I don't remember, is this the back skirt? Or what was even left of the back skirt? I don't think Ariel even has a back skirt. Yeah, no, this is technically the back. Let me just quickly throw this on. No, this is upside down. Whoops. Much better. Very nice that the back has no skirt, but it's still articulation towards the back is still being blocked by this area, the red piece right here. But still, overall, Ariel would still have very nice articulation. I don't think the side skirts get in the way too much, which I really like as well. They are held on by C-clips, so they may or may not fall off, but I prefer them over polycaps. That is just a personal preference, though. You may or may not like them. Experience may vary. But probably not as much as polycaps do. Let's see, we're gonna throw on these real quick. Firstly, oh, whoops. Well, I guess I can attach it on here. God, there's no easy way of doing this. You just kind of have to force them in. And once they're in, they're in. There we go. Now we can just throw this back on here. And those little skirts on the sides don't really influence her articulation too much for her legs, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, I remember now. If I remember correctly, I think the full mechanics Ariel does have a different body shape compared to the high grade and the Ariel on screen, which I honestly prefer. I think it has a slightly slimmer body proportion compared to this Ariel over here. That's just my preference. I am somebody who loves the tall geese and its proportions, so something similar to that would be ideal for me. But you can't get everything in this world, you know? I'll settle for what I can get. What the hell is blocking here? Are these two pegs? Do I have to cut them or no? Ah, okay, so that's how you put it in. So these two pegs right here prevent the skirt from moving back too far and too freely. But after you get that done, you should be able to just slap this on here. Maybe? Do I have this wrong? Probably. Let's try removing you. Oh, nope, I can slip you under. There we go. Ariel's ab crunch is limited slightly due to this new armor piece right here. Like, as you can see, it kind of collides there, so you can't get as much as an ab crunch if that wasn't there. Aside from that, articulation is, for the most part, unhindered. Now onto the arms, the final bit before we get to the shield and backpack, which are probably the most, more complicated parts. We have to throw on some shoulder armor for her. Okay, both shoulders are the exact same. And then you just need armor for her upper arm. That's really convenient. There is some sticker that you have to do, but aside from that, shoulders are very convenient to build. And they are mirrored, which is the best part. Not mirrored, but they are identical for each one. So it doesn't matter which side you put it on. it's gonna fit. I need to clean up some nubs. Okay, let's see. That's in. Now, to get some stickers on, I guess. I always find that part the most annoying. Honestly, I don't know what I dislike more, polycaps or some stickers. Because depending on the stickers, some work fine, others are absolute hell. So who knows? They're both pretty bad, depending on how they're used, in my opinion. Like, some kits, as I said before, use polycaps and stickers very well, but others, oh boy, they could use some work. For example, I feel like the Turn A and the Jesta I've built in the past both use way too many polycaps. Holy shit. Which one of these am I supposed to use? Oh, you. Lord. That is a lot of stickers. Okay, so firstly, let me just throw this on just to see how it looks. Then I can probably get a decent idea of how you want these stickers done. Okay, I think I have an idea. So you can choose between either permanent score off or on. I will go with on. Because why not? Oh, okay, I see where this wants it. So with this set of stickers, they don't really like corners, honestly. I think they're using 3 stickers for one, where one is honestly only needed, just because of corners being a thing. Otherwise, I feel like, you know, one would be perfectly fine, but I'm not the one designing this. God. Okay, let's see here. So that should be fine with how that's placed. Then we need 2 stickers on each side over here. This I need to replace. Otherwise it looks bad. I don't want it looking bad. Again, I feel like just one long sticker would work better here. In my opinion, at least. I mean, those you can screw up, but I don't know, I just feel like they work better and more consistently. Compared to, like, what, 3 stickers used? Because that means that, like, instead of screwing up one time and having to recorrect that, you screw up 1 of 3 times, you're recorrecting all 3. Okay, but in the end it still works out. You still get this nice permit score ring around here. Which then just kind of goes on here, and you can just slap onto the shoulder armor. Now I just need to do that once more with the other armor. Like, stickers are honestly some of the most time-consuming parts of these builds. I think, especially depending on, like, the grade. Sometimes you barely have any stickers, which is nice. Other times, you get an ass load. I think with my when I built my Master Grade Epion, the actual build itself took, like, what, maybe 5 hours? Stickers took an extra 2 to 3. The stickers are so annoying to do. But, you know, if you don't really have any other options, and you just want a really, really, really nice kit, in my opinion. Hey, if you're just going with, like, TD accurate stuff, then that doesn't really matter, because, you know... Well, sometimes. Because, depending on the grade, sometimes it's just marking stickers. But, some of the other kits... My god, it's sticker hell! Also, I do like how the shoulder armor attaches here. It is very similar to Iron-Blooded kits with their shoulder armor. It doesn't need to move too much, it just goes up and down and stays on the shoulder. It can move, well, out of the way of the arm whenever it needs to move, you know? That's probably the best part about it. It isn't attached to, like, a separate joint, no, it's just strapped onto the shoulder. Which I like. It's simple. Alright, time to finish this up. Okay, so right arm is this side, left arm is the other set. Speaking of the Epion, I can't wait to get my hands on the real grade Epion that's coming out later this year. Oh, that thing is gonna be so nice. I have seen pictures of it, and I just can't wait. Like, I have a Master Grade Epion, but I have many, many bad things to say about that kit. Is it the worst kit? No. It's not the worst kit I've ever built. Honestly, the worst Master Grade I've ever built probably goes to the God Gundam. I honestly don't recommend it. It's not very good. There are only a couple things I like about it. Mainly the rubber feet. But aside from the rubber feet, everything else is no bueno. The Epion, the issue I have with it is that all its joints are loose as hell. It is very annoying to work with. Especially when posing. Like, whenever you pose, something's bound to fall off on the Epion. Like, it's gonna fall off whether you want it or not. That's a very annoying part about the Epion. So, like, once you get in a pose, you're leaving it in that pose, because you're not gonna be reposing it for a while. Anyways, we're done with the main suit. Onto accessories. First of which is the backpack. Should be pretty easy to build, you know? Just a couple parts sandwiched together. I think it's like, what, 5 pieces in total? So, very, very easy. Which is what I like. and pretty decent color separation as well, which is something that I don't find too often in backpacks either for high grades. Usually it's just like a gray brick. That usually just gets the job done, you know? But in this case, you actually get a proper color separated backpack. And because of this nature of the shield, for the most part, it's also color separated. Because it kind of has to be. Because that thing splits into like, what, 11 parts? Sadly, they did not make the aerial shield like Lefrith's shield. The Ruberith shield is slightly different compared to the aerial shield. Because, with aerial shield, to hold everything together, you do need a part. Like one main connector bit that all the other parts attach to. For the Lefrith shield, the Ruberith shield, that thing, all the parts, can be attached, separately, you could say. They don't need any extra parts to get it to work. Meaning that you can separate it and then rebuild it really easily without having to store a part somewhere. I mean, now I am honestly not that bothered by it because I finally got myself a multi-bin storage container for small parts, but you know, in the past I just stored everything in a pile. That pile gets very messy. I don't recommend it. There we go. 2 beam sabers on her back. And just to confirm, beam sabers do fit in with that. I don't know if they fit in properly with their hand. Okay, yeah, they actually hold on pretty well. I didn't expect that, actually. I expected them to not hold on as well, but, well, due to other experiences with similarly shaped beam sabers, but they hold on pretty well. It's not falling out anytime soon. Which I do like. Now I just need to find another place to store all the beam effect parts. Oh boy. Let's see here. Onto the shield. You just need the weapons and shield. This part should, for the most part, be relatively simple. So, let's hopefully get it done quickly. I think there's also an option out there. If you have the stand, then there is an option set for allowing you to display all the bits that Ariel has in flight form on a stand. So I think it has like 11 different arms it comes with that allow you to stick it into an action base to display with the aerial. So that is very nice if I can find one of those sold separately. Because pretty much every hobby shop that I go to that sells it in a bundle with the aerial. And I already have the aerial, so... Well, in fact, I have 2 aerials. So I don't think... I just need the actual arms themselves. That's the annoying part, honestly. Let's see, what do we need here? A lot of parts, actually. Oh wait, I'm forgetting a part on the backpack, aren't I? Yes, I did forget a part on the backpack. Oh my gosh, how could I? I knew I missed something. Okay, this clear part is supposed to apparently go with What was it? Where are you? Which sticker do you use? Oh, one of these. Any one of these. Curious why it comes with two. And why they're labeled differently. Like, are you just a non-permanent score version? Okay, so they are just alternate versions. One is with permanent score, one is without. I was right about that. Let's see here. Lord, these stickers don't want to go in. My goodness. Working with some of these stickers are so annoying. But I think I got it in. This should just slap onto the backpack right here. Unless I have it backwards again. No, I don't. Okay, it's in. It doesn't click in, it just kind of slides in slowly and stays on via friction. Yeah. Well, that's what it looks like on the back. You can kind of see its reflectiveness. I'm gonna get some more music up. Oh, we're almost done with the build, surprisingly enough. And it's almost been 2 hours. Usually it's like, what, 2.5, 3.5 hours for some of these? But for the most part, the aerial is a relatively simple-ish build. How many Windows notifications am I gonna get? Alrighty. Okay, everything is being kind of held onto this one piece right here. This piece allows all the parts to hold together and allows the shield to be attached to Ariel's arm. That's nice. Alrighty. I'm curious on how this clip will work. But okay, so it kind of so it does have like a little tab here that allows you to flip this out, which I think will be used later to hold on either all the parts on here or to attach, I think, onto the back somehow. Which I will probably show that form as well. Okay, there we go. Everything's in. Stay here. All the shield bits need to be sliced off the runner. My goodness, there's a lot of these. What the hell are you used for? Am I missing something here? Now I'm curious. What am I missing? Oh shit, I am also missing some extra parts. So these tabs are used for holding on more parts, which I completely missed. These two gray pieces right here are a part of the shield. And I believe they are used to power up the rifle as well. We're gonna flip them out, and then we should just be able to attach these in pretty easily. Theoretically. Am I holding it in backwards? Yes, I am holding it in backwards. Okay. There we go, much better. Got two sets of parts to do here. Oh, whoops. Let's see here. Am I forgetting any parts? Because I feel like I am. Because I see some extra white on here, which don't seem to go on the shield. At least not yet. I will quickly browse over this instruction sheet again. Was this B229? Oh! I did miss some parts. This is supposed to go on the shoulders. Okay. I did this exact same mistake with the turn A, but with the turn A I completely forgot the shoulder guards. I was wondering why it felt a bit off. That's my bad. Anyways, might as well cut out the last parts on the shield so I can get rid of runner A. Okay, we can now bury runner A down here where we don't need it anymore. So these are apparently supposed to go on the shoulder roughly around here, I think. Yeah, roughly like that. And these slots here, I think, are for extra bits to attach to. Alrighty. Now back to where we were. After I do some more cleaning, because I think these nubs are a bit too big. Gotta shave it down by like 1/2 mil to get it to fit properly. There we go. Alright, where the hell do these go on the shield? Oh, we need to attach these onto more parts. These two. I think I know where they go on the shield. That's a runner piece. That just kind of stayed stuck to my nipper. Just need the centerpiece for the shield. I think that's everything. These two B runners should be completely clean. All that's left is the rifle and the C runner, and I think an extra connector, which I think that might be for connecting with the rifle, or that could be an action base adapter. Might be. Could be an adapter of some sort, but we'll find out later. For now, I need to apply some more stickers, because my goodness, of course I do. Which way are you supposed to put on? Yellow facing up. No. What am I missing here? Oh, it's you? Oh my god. Okay, that's with stickers. My goodness. I really don't like all these stickers. There are just so many color inaccuracies with this. So this sticker right here just kind of goes on the tip of the shield. Like so. Actually, that fit on way better than I expected. I kind of guesstimated that, but I guess I got lucky. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And then we have two white stickers that are supposed to wrap around this piece, which made me think like it was like two or three pieces connected together on the instructions, because they show it with like similar monotone coloring as a white piece around some areas. I forgot it was a white sticker instead. I personally just don't like. I feel like two white pieces could have been made here. I'm pretty sure Full Mechanics Aerial does have that color separated plastic, but high grade one does not. Boy, these stickers really like to stick. Like, once they're on, they stay on. I mean, again, a blessing or a curse, depending on how you look at it. Because if you screw things up like me, oh boy, you're gonna need to very, very carefully remove it a lot. There we go. No, we should have all the pieces now. I think it should go on like this. No. No. How are you supposed to fit on? Like this? So overlap or something? I think it might. Yeah, I think it overlaps a bit. Move pretty easily. I hear my windows acting up for some reason. What don't you like, Windows? You hate everything, don't you? There you go, you have the shield, which can attach straight to the arm of the aerial, like so. I'm gonna build the rifle before, well, disassembling. Rifle is really easy to do. You just kind of sandwich two parts together, and there you go. Rifle. I mean, it's a really simple rifle design. Well, not simple, but the rifle itself is pretty detailed, but the build is really simple. I don't think it needs to be that complicated, unless you decide to go for ever so slight color separation on some areas. Now, let's see here. Speaking of color separation, we have some very mild color separation for the scope of the rifle, which I'm gonna put on before we fully close this up. Okay, there we go. Gray is in there, and now we can close it up. Oh, there you go, just like that. You got the rifle. You get onto the arm, rip off the hand, remove the back plate, then you just slap this in, stick it back on the back plate, and there you go, she's holding a rifle. It does come with beam effect parts, so for that, you just kinda... It's not complicated to put on, you just kind of just shove it on. But I think we're finally at the point where we can start transforming this thing. Well, not really transform, but move parts of the shield around. Here's the beam effect parts of the rifle. You just kind of slide it on, it sticks on. The hand holds it up pretty well. It's relatively sturdy for the most part. Joints are really well put together, actually. Even without polycaps, they're still somewhat flexible. Yeah. Alright, so to upgrade, well, to power up the aerial a bit, you need to take apart the shield, and you just kind of do that in reverse order of the parts that you put on. Kind of wiggle everything off here. Roughly reassemble it here. We got 7 parts, but you can remove a couple parts here and there. This is the main shield connector. You are not using that again. Okay. So there is a bit of an asymmetry on the aerial, I believe. So, this part goes on her right arm, like so. That can rotate, so be careful. This part on her left, like so. Now, you're wondering what to do with these 5 parts? Make that 7 parts. Because these now go on her shoulder. Nope. Yellow needs to be pointing downwards. Let's see. This should be able to go on her thigh right here. Know how curves with her thigh, at least I don't remember, but I think it just stays on like that. This goes on the other side. Let's see, what else was there? Oh yeah, that's right. This is removed. So it goes from 9 parts to 11. With that, you could technically leave that on to keep it as 9 parts, but it technically does go to 11 here, because these two attach onto here, which then can attach onto the rear, right here. Oh. And these two should just kind of slide onto here, yep. To upgrade her rifle. And just like that. You have, well, her bit on form. Of course, this would work best on an action base, but, well, I don't have one right here, right now, but this is what it looks like. Now, the rifle is a bit more complicated. The shield's there, all over her body. And I think that's gonna be it. Sadly, you cannot attach the firing effect part after you've gone to this form, but, well, I mean, I guess you could still keep the rifle as normal, because these can still certainly attach here. This does like to rotate a lot, so I'm just gonna pull this off. You can still keep these on here, if you just want that rifle effect part, which I might just do. I might just keep the shield as normal. But, yeah. that is the high-grade aerial. I think the full mechanics aerial will have, well, of course it will probably have better color separation and all. I think that's going to be it for this stream. I'm pretty sure there are a ton of other configurations you can do with this thing. It's got some 3mm pegs still on it as well. So like right here, if you just want to like change up the way that this looks, you can probably do that. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it, as I said before. Relatively short stream in my opinion, well, compared to other builds. This only took like what, 2 hours 10 minutes technically. I wasn't really checking honestly to really do, but yeah, that's the aerial. Oh wait, I think I know what this is for. Okay, well, this piece right here that I completely missed. This right here is for holstering her rifle, which I've forgotten about. You can kind of stick it to one of the pegs on the sides and then slap it on her back. Or you can just use those 3mm pegs or the 3mm pegs on this thing for a massive assortment of things, especially if you decide to invest in 30-minute missions. Which I honestly might do, because that sounds very fun. Anyways, again, as I probably overstated, this is the end of the stream. Thank y'all for coming. I need to record a video, and if it's still up, I will be checking out CDawg VA's canvas on Monday. But yeah, with that all said and done, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!